coaches mentioned you've been limited in practice this week. Just how are you kind of working back from that leg injury?
Yeah, I think taking my time. I feel really good, honestly. And
When one athlete is holding up the entire WNBA like she's hauling a mattress up a spiral staircase, you know something wild is going on. Caitlin Clark isn't just a star player. She's basically the plot line, the headline, and the main attraction at every arena concession stand. She's got ESPN doing backflips in gratitude, and Fox Sports considering renaming themselves Clark Sports. If TV networks had a soul, they'd be offering her eternal hugs and free pizza for life. We're not just talking big numbers. We're talking bonkers boardroom executives spitting out their latte kind of numbers. The kind the league probably assumed had gone extinct with the dinosaurs. People who haven't watched women's hoops since Cheryl Swoops had her own sneaker line are now glued to their screens. It's like March Madness suddenly became a year-round subscription, and Caitlin's the one ringing the register. But how does the WNBA treat this phenomenon? Like a vending machine? Helpful, but replaceable. Caitlin's giving them platinum, and they're acting like she's handing out coupons to a roller ring. Let us know in the comments below if you think the WNBA deserves this train wreck. Let's go! Seriously, the welcome mat for Clark looked more like a yoga mat someone found at a thrift store. Instead of charter flights, she got sardine seating. Instead of spotlight treatment, she got the kind of schedule that would make a coal miner ask for hazard pay. If there's a playbook for how not to nurture a generational talent, the WNBA is giving a masterclass. Meanwhile, Clark's out here playing MVP-level ball while enduring jealous side eyes and shoulder shoves from players who think defense means WWE-style body slams. Honestly, if Caitlin Clark is the league's meal ticket, they're treating her like expired leftovers. And now that she's injured, you could hear the WNBA front office gulping in unison, like someone pulled the plug on their life support. Because let's be real, her injury wasn't just a team issue, it was a full-blown league crisis. The panic at WNBA HQ could probably be felt on the Richter scale. One quad strain later, and suddenly it's back to echoey gyms and scoreboard operators taking naps. Without Clark, the buzz vanished faster than Angel Reese in a crunch time. Fourth quarter. Yeah, I said it. The online meltdown was instant. Twitter turned into a group therapy session. Fans aren't just bummed, they're mad because this train wreck was so avoidable. You burn a player out like she's a temp worker on a 16-hour shift. Make her play 5 games in 8 days. Let defenders hammer her like a piñata. And now you act surprised she's injured. Please. Clark's been treated like a one-woman Broadway show with a stage held together by duct tape, while other players chill in the wings like understudies waiting to pounce. Let's talk receipts. The viewership for Clark's games towers over the rest of the schedule like Shaq at a 6th grade dance. She plays, and the arena pulses. She sits, and it's crickets and cardboard cutouts. Ratings without her look like someone pulled the plug on the power grid. It's not just less exciting, it's commercial break during church levels of dough. If Caitlin Clark sneezes, 3 networks prepare emergency programming. That's star power. And how does the WNBA respond? By tossing her into matchups with defenders built like linebackers and referees who might as well be sponsored by Angel Reese's PR team. Clark's been absorbing fouls that would warrant jail time in most countries. Meanwhile, Reese is out there pretending she's an underdog while sneaking in cheap shots and calling it passion. Angel, we see you. It's envy dressed up as hustle. The league didn't just overplay Clark. They milked her like she was the last cow on earth and forgot to feed her. She's logging massive minutes, drawing triple teams and carrying Indiana on her back like a superhero with no backup. And now that she's hurt, the WNBA is looking around like someone just unplugged their Wi-Fi. Who's the next attraction? Sorry, but Reese's 2-point layups in Scowling doesn't exactly make sports centers a block. Clark's final...
I don't really get offended when people say, I've never watched women's basketball before. I think, one, you're a little late to the party, yes, but two, that's cool. We're changing the game, we're attracting more people to it, but at the same time, those little things are just, I think the moments that we'll remember for forever.
Game before the injury pulled over 2 million viewers. That's blockbuster territory. That's cancel your plans and pop popcorn type of energy. And now, the very games that were supposed to ride that high, they're stuck trying to scrape together enough attention to keep sponsors from ghosting. If you thought Reese could fill that void, think again. She's better at photo ops than pick and rolls. What's more tragic is, this was all foreseeable. WNBA execs had a generational superstar fall into their laps. A marketing miracle, a ticket-selling, jersey-flipping, crowd-roaring lightning bolt. And instead of protecting her like a Fabergé egg, they treated her like just another player. Now they're staring down plummeting ratings and half-empty arenas. Wait, what happened? You don't let Caitlin Clark get bullied and battered every night and then act surprised when the wheels fall off. You don't allow dirty plays and flagrant fouls from players desperate for a highlight moment at her expense. And you definitely don't ignore her value until she's benched with an injury. And suddenly, the league feels like it's been unplugged from life support. The fans know it, the networks know it, and even NaLyssa Smith's already prepping a monologue. Without Clark, the WNBA becomes what it's been trying not to be for 20 years, an echo chamber. And the worst part? It didn't have to be this way. Let's talk about the Indiana Fever for a second. If you thought they didn't feel Caitlin Clark's absence the moment she sat out, you're sorely mistaken. Their most recent game against the Washington Mystics was like watching a blindfolded squirrel trying to pilot a spaceship. Pure chaos, zero direction, and not even close to working. The Fever fell apart, and you could practically smell the desperation in the air. And now, the buzz is dying, the viewership's plummeting, and everyone's looking around like, wait, why is the room so quiet? The league was handed a generational gift and is managing it like a team who just got a credit card. Reckless, clueless, and already in the red. So sure, keep pretending Clark's just another player.
I think just the biggest thing is, it's really, really special, and I don't think it's going to set in for me for quite some time. I want my legacy to be the impact that I can have on young kids and the people of the state of Iowa. And I hope I brought them a lot of joy this season. I hope this team brought them a lot of joy. I understand we came up one win short, but I think we have a lot to be proud of and a lot to celebrate. And I was just that young girl, so all you have to do is dream, and you can be in moments like this.
Keep hyping balance and shared spotlight, while arenas echo and ratings nosedive. But spoiler alert, you can't put a lampshade over a lighthouse. And if Caitlin doesn't come back soon in body, mind, or morale, you're going to be left with gymnasiums so empty, you'll hear players' sneakers squeak like ghost whispers. And to all the haters yelling overrated like it's a full-time job, congrats! You're about to learn the hard way just how wrong you were. The second she stepped off the court, the lights dimmed, the fans tuned out, and the magic evaporated. She wasn't just part of the show, she was the show. Now the WNBA is just playing the same scenes with the star, missing from the credits. It's still technically on air, but who's still watching? Caitlin didn't just revive interest in the WNBA, she gave it a heartbeat. And without her, it's flatlining faster than a canceled sitcom. Let us know in the comments below if you think the WNBA deserves this train wreck. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.